what's going on, everybody? It is Monday, which is kind of crazy. Yep, I thought I was muted for a second, which is kind of crazy because, the show's usually on Wednesday and stuff like that. But anyway, welcome to this week's episode of Recap. Sorry we're doing it a couple days early. We'll get into the details as far as why in a little bit. But as always, if you're not able to catch the show live, you can always catch us on YouTube at Hat-Club. Be sure to subscribe to us, which is a fancy word for follow, and give us a like if you like what you see. Good to see that Instagram up and running, buzzing, love it. And of course, everybody here on Twitch, gonna go to do the roll call real quick as I stutter through it. JM1620, Flashfire, Chana SFC, Croats 10, 408 Brims, VT Kevin R. My name is Eric. James Grambo, who still wants a Notre Dame hat from us, but we'll see what happens with that. Sub Diego 619, Ugly Man Chief in the house. Yes, the boys are going up on a Monday. Thugnificent, Elk Dot, Leo V713, Kicks and EDC, S-Man OC, No Hose, Edgar, Just John. What's going on, dude? Cy Cuevas, Vibe Kanda, Hiei in the house. And Brother Bishop just comes sliding in right at the end, along with Warrior X408. But as always, I'm not a one-man show, so I got to bring in my wingman, Teferi Taylor.
What's going on, chat? What's up, Ben?
What is up?
Fancy seeing you here on a Monday.
I know. This whole thing is just weird.
No, man, it's definitely a different feel, but same vibes. We're here to show hats. If you like hats, if you love hats, if you adore hats, this is the show for you. Welcome to Recap, as Ben said. Taylor Made GQ in the building. Hugh Tefner, Vibe Kanda. I feel like every week there's you're giving me more motivation to change my handle. So I actually like Hugh Tefner. That's actually pretty tough.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah, that is a good one, isn't it? What's up, JM? Flashfire, what's up? Congratulations, brother. You only have I think a couple more units left of your hat. So big shouts out to you. You had a great weekend.
Yeah.
Super duper proud of you. Asher, what's going on? Teflon Don. Grambo, what's up, my guy? Santefrisco, okay. It's a little bit of a
word salad on that one.
Yeah, but it's like a California thing. I like it. I like what's going on. The hats is going up on a Monday. You are exactly right, Brother Bishop, but this is not a dynamic duo. We definitely need our third musketeer. So we're going to bring in our guy, Austin.
There he is.
What up, fellas? How's everybody doing?
Happy
Monday.
Happy Monday.
Got a case of the Mondays. Well, join us on Recap.
Yeah, so Austin, I'm thinking, can you change your name to something that's like a composite of someone else's name? So could I really be Hugh Tefner? Could that work?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Why not?
Might have to go make a go stroll down to the name change office. I'm liking this a lot.
How was everybody's weekend?
It was interesting. Well, so in Oakland, the Oakland Ballers, the independent league team, they did Fans Fest.
Okay.
So just like they did last year on account of, the final season, Oakland for the A's. And so we're kind of branching off and doing our own thing. So it was just kind of bittersweet. It's cool that everybody who supports Oakland got together. It was pretty solid turnout. But at the end of the day, it's just not doing this going into another season of Oakland A's baseball is bizarre as hell.
It's like a bit a bittersweet moment.
Yeah, it was like a wake, really, more than anything. We're happy together.
It probably had an eerie feeling to it.
Yeah, so. Exactly.
Yeah. Hello, JM1620, and hello, Miss Bree.
Hello.
Tef, how was your weekend?
Oh, Tef's weekend was great. I actually ended up getting the unions this weekend.
So I saw.
Yeah, so
I feel like that was the only one that didn't hit.
No, listen, I feel like
I didn't try, so.
But I mean, I think to Austin's point, a lot of my friends hit on them. I think they're gonna do that shock drop in March on sneakers. But I mean, they're really beautiful in hand. And then on top of that, I ended up getting a chance to shoot a reel for them that I dropped today, wearing some Hat Club paraphernalia, So
oh hell yeah,
it's so that was good. I mean, I was really, really happy. Shouts out to Monster Brim. Shouts out to everybody that I highlighted on that vid. It's really, really cool. And I mean, after that, I think another cool thing was I hit 200,000 followers on Threads.
Dang,
I did
crazy.
Yeah, that's like it's exactly 30,000 more people than can fit in Churchill Downs, which
Wow. Hell
is
yeah.
kind of crazy.
Hell yeah. People
So-
want to hear the good word of Teferi Taylor.
Some days I don't have good words. It's just hey, we're here, we're alive. Let's get to it.
What
Brother
about you,
Bishop.
Austin? What was your weekend like?
Oh, mine was great. My girlfriend was here all weekend. I got to meet some of her family for the first time.
Awesome.
That was some good stuff. So, her uncle had it like a going away party. So that was a lot of fun. So yeah, it was good. We spent some time in DC, and then came back to Baltimore, but good weekend overall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very dope.
And then Brother Bishop saying, I can join the Yankee fandom whenever I want to. That will never happen. That's got a snowman's chance in hell. I can tell you that much.
Listen, we've been trying to, we've been trying, man. I think every time we say, "Hey, Austin, it's your favorite team," Austin finds some way to let us know. Don't tell lies over FCC airwaves, please.
I'll say the great thing, we got one of your favorite teams' hats dropping this week at least. So, we got that to look forward to.
Well, speaking of hats full of lies.
Hey.
Hats full of lies. We got a plethora of Yankees that just hit the website. 1, 2, 3, 4 different Yankees hats hit the website.
Incredible.
Either today or yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It's a damn shame to see it, but there actually are some good looking crowns in here, just not the Yankees ones. So first up, we have the LA Dodgers rose hat. So we've been bringing this style in a few different teams now. I think this is like our second or third time doing a rose hat for LA in recent months, but beautiful looking plain Jane here with the off-white crown and green top visor and top button there and gold metallic threading with the rose in the back. So gray under on this one, white taping, black gutter, and I can't tell you where it's made because I don't see a tag there.
China for sure.
All right.
Oh wait, by the way, before you go on to the next one, Sight Sleepers.
Yeah. I don't know if we can still do Sight Sleepers when it's a Monday, because it's just got on the website. Whereas like Wednesday, they've been on there for a few days. All right. So up next, another Dodgers classic team colorway on this one with that white top button and white threading on the front with the LA Dodgers logo on the front with the rose behind it there. Good gray on this one. Black gutter and black taping on this one.
So, I like this. Very solid.
Very clean. It's basically a retro on-field with the rose behind it.
Agreed.
So we got the Yankees up next in black. And that's all I can say about that. But it's got the white front logo there with the rose in back there. So very clean, simplistic crown with a little bit of elevation with that rose. Same as the Dodgers, we have the Yankees with that metallic gold front threading there with the green top visor, off-white crown, rose in the back. Good gray on that one as well.
Yeah, definitely reminds me of like Kith pieces. So
yes,
very good pairing
there. Detroit Tigers up next with the 40th anniversary side patch, the Roar of '84 with the what do you call it, Ben? It's not
it's the tripping balls tiger.
The tripping balls tiger patch on the side. So not the coked out tiger, the tripping balls tiger on the side. So very, very clean crown here.
Your future 2025 World Series champion Detroit Tigers on top of which too.
Wow.
According to Ben, I placed my money on the Phillies. So we'll see who's more right at the end of the day there. So but this one's a good green.
Me, I am.
Okay, we'll see come October. Good green on this one. And again, team color crown for this, similar to the Dodgers. We have a Cooperstown collection hat. Did this release the first time around, or is this a restock?
I think this was a late edition.
That one came in a little bit late.
Yeah. Okay, late edition to that. So that must have been delayed, but pinky on this one, Hat Club interior label, white gutter on this one for that classic Cooperstown look. And D logo front there, team color, and then again that Cooperstown side patch. So this was a pack that was cooked up by Freddy that we released back in September, I want to say.
Yes.
So this one was significantly delayed.
Mm-hmm.
And then up next for those hockey fans out there, we have a good icy. So Tef, I don't know if you're picking this one up, but it's a good icy.
No, I think we released this one as a variety pack before. That was a gray bottom, and I like that one. But I think I also like this one too. So just to continue the trend of the ones that I have, I definitely will pick this one up.
Yeah, I think this one's very clean, very, very clean. Especially with the icy 2017 Stadium Series patch there, and that's a mix of navy and gold and metallic silver on the side there. So very good looking crown, off-white for that as well. Might be a little sneak peek to something that might be coming later on. So up next, this one was this one that was cooked up by Osprey?
Yes, it is.
Very nice. So Osprey and T800 John cooked up this Boston Bruins here. It's a very, very clean hat with all those hits of iciness there. I think like this with the good gray underneath as well. And then the icy NHL shield on the back. So very good looking crown.
A crown fit for an ultimate driving machine.
Well, except for the fact that
you're chopping out, Ben. You good? Thumbs down. We're getting a thumbs down from Ben. I'll cruise through these Yankees here real quick because the LA Dodgers that we have to show after that is very cool. But similar to that Rose logo being behind on the Yankees and Dodgers hats, we have the Empire State Building behind on these patches or on these hats.
I do like that. I think this is kind of reminding me of the city scripts that we went over, or not city scripts.
The city, what were they called? I forget. City icon or something like that.
Yeah, I think you like city icons or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, it was state scripts, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was like states. Something like that sounds familiar.
Yeah, that the new era program that we bought into. But these I think are Hat Club customs. Yes, they are because
those are ours.
Okay,
yeah, Hat Club interior label on these. Classic Yankees look here with the navy solid crown and good gray under visor there. That one I could see a lot of people picking up for the start of the season.
Definitely. I could definitely see a lot of people doing that one.
This one I think is fucking gas. So like this LA Dodgers with the 8 times champion strikes through it. It's a black dome. So automatic W there, metallic blue on the front, and those strikeouts on the side there. I think that's sick. It reminds me of back in my new era days. I did a hat with Greg Olson because he was an ambassador of ours at the time, and he did a custom hat that did similar striking to it for every season that he had 1,000 yards receiving. So that's what it reminds me of. But I think this is sick. Also gives me kind of undefeated vibes. Definitely
does. And 8 being, a good number, or a very well revered number in LA. So 8 and 24. So
that's true. That's true as well.
I was gonna say with this is something that Hat Club has dropped in the past. Like we did a Yankees with 27 slash marks, Oakland A's with 8, and so on and so forth. And so nice to see this one come back.
And no one that wore that Yankees was alive to see 24. So, all right. Up next, we have the World Series champions, Los Angeles Dodgers, and a good black crown there. This one is just, I think, the stitched version of what we had brought in for an iron-on patch. Oh, this is a navy crown, not a black crown. Sorry. So navy crown, solid navy, good gray under there. But I think this is something that we brought in for an iron-on patch version before, and now I think it's coming in a stitched version. So good stuff there.
Great stuff there.
A slew of Dodgers champion stuff. I won't click through every single one. It's a good mix. If you're a Dodgers fan, you're in good shape this week. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically 6 Dodgers champions hats that just hit the site. So go peep them, go cop them. We also had a couple of D-backs at the site here. So really solid plain Jane here with the metallic black front threading on this one, metallic silver and metallic copper. Good gray under visor there. This is definitely one that I would pick up. And one
Is that metallic black pearl in the front?
It sure is.
Oof. That looks
sure
beautiful.
is.
Especially with
so very clean crown. Very, very clean crown.
1000%.
And then we also had another D-backs hat that's just a solid, almost like the May the 4th hat that we did that was a V-back, but with similar coloring there for how they did that front logo.
Yeah, I think me personally, I like both. And I think this is definitely one that I feel like you should complete the set and get the front logo D with the
that would be pretty sick to have one right next to the other.
D for Darth.
Darth Vader.
D for Vader. It's like,
so yeah, plain Jane here. So the other one obviously has a patch to it that we were talking about, but this would also go great with a slew of releases that we've had recently from Nike. This would go great with the flu games. This would go great with Tef's Union that he said. They go great with the black toes. They go good with the bands. So good hat. Simple,
very good
clean.
hat.
Ain't a damn thing wrong with it.
No, sir.
And last but certainly not least, we also had some Ohtani stuff drop. Best hat that's dropped in a very long time.
Oh my God.
It's coming.
New York Mets 2013 All-Star Game. Pinky here. Love this hat. I'd say it's their best hat since the Mets rhinestone that dropped 2 weeks ago. But all jokes aside, we had some really good A-frames hit the site as well. So we had Baltimore Orioles corduroy crown that hit the site. This is a pinky, folks.
I dig that one actually.
And the bird is wearing a pinky.
I love that.
Pinky.
I want to pick this up so bad.
Pinky on the bird brain.
Yeah, exactly. So that's sick in and of itself. So I think I'm gonna pick this one up.
They said that
I don't think
UNC,
I've ever seen that bird logo of the.
So that UNC that Chiefs talking about that was next to the Whalers on the next row down. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's gas too.
There we go.
That's gas too. And then this one I think is an icy. Yeah, this is an icy.
Yeah, that's mean. That's mean for sure.
And the Whalers is sick on this one in this 940.
Yeah, I do like the Whalers. Is that like almost
Whalers with the gray crown and navy top visor, but then metallic silver, the metallic green, and then navy threading on the front.
Oh, so that it is gray. I thought it was the iceberg color. I thought it was the iceberg color at first, but no, gray is.
It's gray. Yeah, it's gray. So 10 years of hockey for the side patch. This one's gas too.
Yep. I think the one that me and Ben were actually talking about was the Valley A-frame. That one is actually really like that one for me is surprising me. Like that as far as like a really, really good hat. The one that's right next to the I think the Arizona Cardinal. Yeah, that one. Yeah. That one's tough. That one is probably one I'm going to go after.
This is a 950 A-frame. So it's a little bit wider than the 940.
I see wearing this hat with like a flannel.
Yep.
Like a good with that's definitely something you rock to the game if you're out in Arizona. That's clean. I really like that a lot.
That's dope. Yeah, so it looks like that was the only 950 A-frame from all these drops. Drop some truckers.
Yeah.
This one looks also like it's a 950 A-frame. Yep. So the Lake Show one is also a 950 A-frame, so a little bit wider there. That's a pretty clean one too. That looks like one you'd rock to the game too.
Number 2 in the West right now. Lakers are.
And then there's the Olympic. So the Olympic side patch brought to the front. This one's pretty clean too. This is a 940 though. So this one's a little bit narrower than that 950. But good green there. But this one's really clean.
We did this in a fitted variant once, right? Where we did the that side patch as a front.
I'm unsure there.
I don't think we've done it as a front logo yet as a fitted.
I don't know why I'm thinking like there was like a year, like an Olympic year or something where we had in like red, white, and blue, but I might be wrong. I might be confusing two different hats. I could be. I probably could be.
That's all good.
Yeah, and then we had a mix of other hats drop on the website, which we went over in depth on recap just last week. So I won't go too far into it, but yeah, really good stuff on the website right now. I need this pinky wearing a pinky.
Listen, it's meant for you, and it's a cord too.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot though in Baltimore. Like very soon, it'll be hot in Baltimore.
Buy it, get a couple wears in it, and then after that,
Yeah, I have like I think I'm gonna pick this up so I can wear it through cherry blossom season, which is gonna be like the next month. Until like end of April, and then from there I'll probably have to retire it until fall because I think in the DMV it gets very sticky and very hot, like very, very humid in the DMV during the summers. So
no,
I don't
that's
think
very solid. I think that was a really nice detail. Pink UV and then the birds wearing a pinky.
Yeah, I think that's going to be too hot for the summertime for me, but I think this will be a regular wear for spring and fall.
1000%.
So
agreed.
Dope. And that's Site Sleepers, folks.
Yeah, A-frame
sleepers.
A-frame Tef may become a thing. It might.
It
might be a thing.
Good. It looks good on you, brother.
Yeah, I think what was the last time I did it was for one of the campaigns. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, no, it was the Velvet. The Velvet.
Oh yeah.
I think
that was a good one
earlier this year. Yeah, that was a good one. Still have it. Need to go. You know what? Gonna give it some love tomorrow.
I'm just glad I can, talk with you guys again without being rudely cut off by the screen share feature. It's insane,
Sorry,
man. I don't understand why that has all of a sudden become a thing over the last couple of weeks, but it has.
I don't know, brother.
Yeah. Well, Ben, you look great in 4K. You were,
Are you in 4K right now?
No, I'm actually not.
Yeah.
No. I tried to hook it up over the weekend. It failed. So basically, what I'm gonna have to do when I get back from Vegas, I'm gonna have to disassemble everything and then put everything back together again.
Yeah, do a little YouTube University. You'll be all right.
Chief wasted no time. He said A-frame Tef is cap. I can attempt, Chief. I'll at least have. I won't say that I will be A-frame Tef. I'll probably have some A-frames sprinkled in there.
There we go.
Ooh, Chef Poppy outside. You might be predicting some things. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Wait, what? Where's that at?
On IG.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I
just saw it. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
And Pop Guy 275 says, "What kind of hat is Ben rocking?" That's the Jackass one, right?
No, this is the Fear City one that we did a few years ago. Yeah.
Very nice.
And so unfortunately, we can't make them anymore due to legal reasons. But don't worry, this hat is not staying in my head for very much longer. Once we go through the hats, I do have a brim switch coming for you guys.
Oh, very nice. Well, I was gonna say, Ben, if we were hiring for the cast of Sons of Anarchy, I'd hire you right now.
I mean, it works out. I mean, they did shoot that in the Bay Area or Stockton area, so close enough.
And then CG, you're right. I am wearing the Kimmy Giants.
Kimmy.
So, yep, Kimmy with the brimmy.
Shouts out to Kimmy.
Great job there.
It's a green under visor, guys. It's not black.
Not wearing black nasties. Not today.
Not today. Anyway.
Cap Kingdom asked a question about the tariffs affecting our pricing for hats. From what I know, we are not changing our pricing whatsoever. We're going to ride it out. and keep everything as is. So we know wallets are hurting, so we don't want to raise the prices on anything. So that was from my meetings with ownership just 2 weeks ago. So yeah, so from everything that I know, we are not changing pricing.
That's good. No, that makes a lot of people feel better.
Yeah.
Yes. Makes me feel a lot better, actually.
I have seen some other retailers already change their prices, though.
Fuck 'em!
I have seen some other retailers and go up on the like the adjustables. Like I've seen some of the adjustables go up. I think I saw one that was like 45 for an A-frame now. So yeah.
Why they're trying to attack the pockets of the A-framers.
Yeah,
the
hard working man and women of this country. My God.
Yep, exactly.
Exactamundo. So Ben.
Oh my God, Ethan, stop it. USC hasn't won shit in years. Meanwhile, Oregon in the Big Ten, 4 Big Ten championships. Thank you very much.
4 of them.
4.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4.
I used to be in the days of collecting where the on-field would cost me $24.
Yeah, same.
That's how long I've been collecting for. So this was long before I was working within the headwear industry. This was when I was just straight up a collector in high school, and I remember when I was in high school, it was $24.99 for an on-field. So
yep.
And then CG said that a particular retailer has adjusted their A-frames to be $49.99.
Jesus Christ!
Booyakasha.
Well, you know.
Hey, let's show off some hats that are very, very wallet friendly.
Very.
Exactly.
Give me 1 sec. Let me go to the big screen here. So we are going to start with drops on Thursday. So we're still keeping everything within the time frame that we normally would. So Thursday through Wednesday of next week, which is good. Like we have some solid drops, but it's only 4 drops. So we got a nice collection dropping on Thursday. We got the NHL Variety Pack dropping on Saturday, and then 2 other variety packs throughout the rest of the week until we do the next show next Wednesday. So we will go back to the regularly scheduled time next Wednesday. I promise you guys. But anyway, so we dropped these on Twitter. We dropped these on Instagram this morning. So we're going to show them off right now. This, of course, is the Green Leaf Camo collection. 8 hats. And of course, I'm starting with Austin's favorite New York Yankees.
Yeah, this is the only one in the pack that I can say you can pass on.
Jesus, man. But yeah, Green Leaf Camo, crown, button, and upper visor. These are all polyester, not cotton like typical camouflage styles of the past. This is going to have a team colorway for all the side patches as well. 1999 World Series, although there are going to be some metallic copper elements to them, most notably for the Yankees one in the World Series there.
I do like this a lot, and I think it's a really good material change, like we were saying about these being full polys versus cottons. Yeah, I do like that. I'm interested to see how these actually feel when you put them on.
They're very soft.
Okay, so they kind of like mimic cotton a little bit.
Yes, I was going to say, because I had to go through and double check like every single one of them to make sure I wasn't crazy, because it has that, very thin feel to it, but it is polyester. So
yeah, so it's the way that it's printed. So like all those designs are printed onto the hat or onto the fabric. Sorry, it's not like the hat's blank and then they print it on. They print it onto the fabric. But they this is Freddy cooked up this camo design for this.
Freddy.
Yeah,
so very cool, unique Hat Club exclusive camo. So very, very, very cool stuff.
Yeah.
We'll get into some really gas ones in a second.
Yeah. Kilimanjaro is asking on IG chat, Ben, this looks like a Bangladesh. Is it a Bang or is it China?
It is Bangladesh.
Okay.
Yeah, gotcha. I was gonna get that here in a second. So all these are gonna have retro green undervisors, white sweatbands, Hat Club tag on the inside, and yes, 100% polyester, but they are all made in Bangladesh.
Yeah, I do like this. I think this one, and there's another one that was shown recently that everybody's been going crazy about that.
No. So you guys got to remember, you asking me to try the hats on, they send me 7 1/4. I wear a 7 1/2.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, This is a 7 1/4.
Look, it looks like it's a 7 1/4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Let me put my other hat back on and continue. So
Was
I'm
that the
doing
brim switch you were talking about?
No.
That was not it.
That's coming in. It's coming in a little bit. Come on, God.
All right.
I gotta hype this up a little bit more. But anyway, so 3 of the hats in this collection are gonna be crown button upper visor camo. The other 5 are gonna be black crown, camo button, camo upper visor. So I'm gonna go through the all camo ones first. LA Dodgers, of course, is up next. 50th anniversary at Dodger Stadium. So my personal favorite for Dodger Stadium side patches.
I do.
Yeah,
like
and just a reminder, chat, as with any camo, even with like the real tree camo, every hat's going to be completely different for where the print is. So, so like not every LA Dodgers is going to have the leaves in the same spot. So,
right.
Yeah.
But the one thing to point out is it's not necessarily a tonal new era flag on the side. It is an olive green one on all of them.
I do like that touch, especially with, like against that print. So yeah, shouts out to Freddy and the team for this. This is a really, really nice one. I do like the copper hit on this 50th, on the 50th, and on the 99 that we just showed. Very nice.
Definitely my favorite. I guess you could call it solid crown, even though it's a print. So yeah,
I know what
solid
you're saying.
print, I guess. Yeah.
And then the third one we have for the all camouflage green leaf camouflage print is going to be the Houston Astros. So the mid 90s open star, all in metallic copper with the white outline, and the 35th anniversary of the Houston organization. So Colt 45s and Astros there. And yeah, once again, olive green new era flag on the side, flat stitch baddie on the back, retro green undervisor, white sweatband, hat club tag on the inside. And once again, made in Bangladesh.
Dope. Good looking crown. Good looking crown.
James Rambo just hating.
Vibe Conda saying that he likes this camo better than Realtree. That's dope.
Yeah, I'm kind of with that too.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also because of, for most people, they're not big fans of cotton sometimes. So I've never had a poly camo in hand before. Well, that's not true. I have had one before, but it's not been a print that's all over the hat itself. So I'm interested. I may order one of these camo ones.
Thugnificent asks, are we going to use snow camo eventually? Possibly.
I can see that.
I actually kind of dig snow camo, to be honest.
Yeah. I would love to just see us do like a Call of Duty like level up pack, and just do those all as a different Call of Duty gun camos.
Oh, that actually would be with like the magma. That would have the magma gun skin. That would actually Or
if we could use this logo, it would go perfectly.
That could be the prestige cap.
It could be either that or the ghost cap, if you know.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, you're right.
Or wouldn't mind having a Bravo 6 hat on there, and a certain country's colors.
James, I know you live in Dallas, so I get you're hating on the Astros more than the hat itself.
Yeah,
but I also got to say, a lot of people criticize the sports teams that I follow, especially based on where I live. Yours are pretty out there as well, man. I gotta say, like, I need some backstories for a lot of these. But anyway, back to the Green Leaf Camo collection. So those 3 I showed off first, all over camo. Here come the two-tones. So black crown, Green Leaf Camo button, Green Leaf Camo upper visor, Atlanta Braves, 1995 World Series side patch, all in metallic copper for you guys.
Best
and
in the pack.
These ones, as the kids say.
I was gonna say these ones have the all black tonal new era flag. So only the 3 all over green leaf camos are gonna have the olive green new era flag on the side.
Yes, sir. That's the best one in the pack right there.
Yeah, buddy.
That's him.
And then same thing, retro green undervisor, white sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in Bangladesh. Well,
yeah. The black and camo brims are my favorite iteration of this pack. So
Sub Diego. I love that.
This one breaks my heart a little bit, but your Oakland Athletics. So this is the 1980 style A''S on the front, 1989 World Series Battle of the Bay for the side patch, tonal new era flag on the side, flat stitch baddie, green undervisor, white sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in Bangladesh.
Birdie Murdy on Instagram went back to like the Call of Duty inspired camouflages. And he said, imagine pulling up to the function in a dark matter A frame.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, Leo, that's the hometown squad, man. I mean, I love the pack in general, but yes, I am very biased, and I do not hide that bias from anyone. Yes, I need that hat.
Seems like a lot of people are digging this idea. I'm going to run it up the flagpole.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, hey, it worked with the wanted pack, so why not expand out into another another realm?
I mean, I'd leave it up to Freddy. Freddy is a king of camos, so like I wouldn't want to botch that for everybody.
Step on his toes a bit. All right. Sticking with the Bay Area, we got the San Francisco Giants up next. This is actually one of two in the collection that will have metallic copper in the front logo. And the side patch on this one is going to be the 2007 All-Star Game.
That one's super clean.
Yeah, that's that all metallic front logo is very striking.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like the best like iteration I think of the SF front logo is when it's all metallic.
I don't know why. For some reason, it seemed bigger on screen, but it's normal size. Like it's I don't know why it's coming off as bigger.
Interesting.
Yeah,
probably camera. A little bit of camera distortion, but no, it's very clean. I do like that.
Well, I think it's just like with all the black dead space, and I think it's that's the only thing I can come up with there. So that's why I had to like look at it for a little bit. But yes, it is normal size. Don't worry. Flat stitch baddie, retro green undervisor, white sweatband, hat clip tag on the inside, made in Bangladesh.
Hope so I talked to Shauna before the stream started. Oh, there he is. He's it. Just said yo right now.
Yo.
Because he was working, so he's a little disappointed by the Monday, and I was like, "Oh well, just tune in, bud."
Working man. Texas Rangers up next. So traditional T logo, white with a red outline, drop shadow. Final season for the side patch, 1994 to 2019. Flat stitch baddie, retro green undervisor, white sweatband, hat clip tag on the inside, made in Bangladesh. And last but not least, we are an Arizona-based company, so always got to sneak a Diamondbacks hat in there. And yes, this is the second one with metallic copper in the front logo. Normal size D this time, not an extremely big, D logo. But yeah, the lavender purple, and of course the traditional dark green for the scales there. I don't know why the lighting seems very strange right now.
It's doing it justice. That's all I'm going to say.
No, it is.
Doing it justice.
But 2001 World Series side patch, metallic copper in the 2001 element of the World Series side patch. But flat stitch baddie, retro green undervisor, white sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in Bangladesh. And that is your 8-pack for the Green Leaf Camo. They're going to be dropping this Thursday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, Hack Club app, as well as in every Hack Club location.
Yeah.
To which case, I will tell you, all three Arizona stores are getting the Yankees, the Diamondbacks, and the Dodgers. The Southern California store, so Melrose, Ontario, Victoria Garden, are getting the Yankees and the Dodgers. Great Mall is getting the A's, the Giants, and the Dodgers. New York and NoHo and Roosevelt Field are both getting Yankees and Dodgers.
Dope.
Yeah.
Good memory on that guy.
Yes,
well, AB asked me after our meeting this morning, and every time I do that shit, I always got it locked in my head. So,
yeah, no, I think that Atlanta's going to be coming home on Thursday.
It's a good one
together.
I was gonna say, I feel like looking at these hats and photos, I know we were kind of like hesitant, but like as soon as I saw them in hand, it's just like, nah, these are actually pretty fucking badass.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think. I don't think you can go wrong with any of them besides the Yankees. That's really it.
510, 710. What up? First off. And I apologize if I didn't see you at Great Mall recently. I was there Friday morning and I was there Sunday night. Unfortunately, the next time I'm going to be there is probably going to be in a couple weeks. I got
Niner Empire 609. Unfortunately, no Mets in that pack. Maybe we'll
and the
redo
sun
it
will
in
rise
a,
tomorrow.
maybe I'll once the Mets win the World Series, I'll convince the crew, hey, every pack that we didn't do a Mets in, let's just bring it all back in a Mets.
Well, I think we know what year they're not going to win the World Series, and that's going to be 2025 because that's all the Detroit Tigers.
He is
I would
really
be more
doubling
than
down on
happy
this
to not hit
prediction.
my bet if it meant a Mets World Series
Hey,
victory. World
I was
Series.
gonna say, if I can get $1,500 out of boldly picking the Tigers this early,
That's pretty dope.
That is pretty dope.
hell yeah! And the Raiders, Super Bowl champions.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah.
That is 100%
Yeah.
That was just a waste of money.
Oh, DJ Ajax 23 asked a really good question. Austin, you might know the answer to this. Ben, remind us again how a rounded batterman happens over a square baddie. I think it's just happenstance, really, but I think it's also era based.
Yeah, so sometimes I was just gonna say sometimes it can be era based off of like what the front logo is, side patch, etc. But most of the time it's just like whatever tape is put into either the actual submission for the hat, or it could be, I've even seen it before where like they just like don't take the rounded tape off of the same run of hats that were in the same PO. So like even though the tape you submitted might have been the rounded MLB baddie, like it came through in the squared off one because that's how all the other ones from your order were,
Okay.
So because they have to physically like it's all digital now. Like the way they used to be is there literally used to be like plates that would be placed into sewing machines that would mimic whatever was on the plate. Very fascinating. Ben probably knows this because he worked with Jim Wanamaker for a little bit. So, but yeah, Jim goes through like a whole rundown of this, like when you meet him. He's New Era's historian, fascinating dude.
Very
Knows everything in and out about the company, which also like fun fact really quickly, they did not know for the longest time until Jim Wanamaker found out why it was called the 5950. And so Jim Wanamaker went back all the way through and found out that it was literally, I mean, this was years and years ago when he found this out, but like there's a good era at New Era where they just didn't know why it was called the 5950. So and he went back all the way back to like when the first one was produced for the Cleveland Indians at the time, and found out that was the mold's model number. So like the mold of the crown that they did, the mod like it set on it 5950, and that's what has translated to what we have today. So which is really cool.
That is really cool.
Loved working with Jim. Many years just doing, every now and then he'll hit me up about some stuff and have me do some research for him, and very intriguing guy.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome people, the Wanamakers.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right. We're jumping from Thursday over to Saturday. And so the funny part is on paper, this is all put together as an NHL Variety Pack. However, there is one outlier hat. I don't know who's responsible for adding this to the Variety Pack, but it's funny. But if you're a Sacramento Kings fan,
there you go.
We got a hat dropping for you. This is the first Kings hat, custom Kings hat, specifically by Hat Club, that we have done since 2019.
Wow.
Yes. And the reason I know that is because we closed the store in Sacramento back in 2019. So we didn't do any of the Kings hats beyond that. So first hat that's dropping on Saturday. All these are going to be dropping 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hatclub.com, Hat Club app. So yes, Sacramento Kings and a nice little purple metallic silver. 40th anniversary or 40 seasons of Kings basketball in Sacramento specifically. Because if you guys remember, they were in Kansas City before Sacramento, Cincinnati before that. And then the back logo is going to be the alternate crown logo. So all purple as opposed to an NBA logo, which I would say, honestly, I like this better just because the verticality of an NBA logo in back is always kind of hit or miss. So it's nice to have something that's a little bit more horizontal.
I dig it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then good gray undervisor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside. This one is made in China. So yes, this is the only non-NHL hat that's dropping on Saturday.
And you know what? The funny thing is, the commissioner of my fantasy football league, who also was our champion this year, is the head of partnerships over at the Sacramento Kings. So I have to make sure I get that in his hands. So
yeah, I really do like that front logo. Like it pops really well.
No, same.
Yeah,
I'm just glad we're doing King stuff again. My God, Kings.
Yeah.
All right. On to the NHL as promised. So first up,
Screaming Eagle.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Washington Capitals, black crown, black button, black upper visor, black and metallic copper stars, Screaming Eagle with the the primary logo, Washington Capitals logo for the side patch. And this one is going to be a combination of indigo with the 5 stars retro logo with the NHL shield, bit of metallic copper in there for the NHL as well. Woo. Good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside. And this one's going to be made in China.
I just love that the Screaming Eagle and Washington Capitals logo, those two logos look great either as a side patch or a front hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that one's coming home. Yep.
Oh, before you say this one's coming home, Tef, let me tempt you with this one that's also coming out. Two-tone, indigo crown, black button, black upper visor, but same concept. Screaming Eagle on the front logo, primary Washington Capitals for the side patch.
Yeah.
And 5 stars logo on the back, black and metallic copper, but also good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China.
Wizard threes with the one that's in my left hand. So the indigo and black two-tone. That's probably going to be the one that if I'm really trying to do a matchup, that's what I'm going for. But if I want a solid every day, that one is definitely would be the one I would go for. But my heart, if I couldn't get both, I'm definitely going indigo, black two-tone.
I respect that.
Hi TTV. You saw the month of February I have for sneaker pickups. Let's not get too crazy. One.
Let me answer something on IG real quick. Seth Jones said, I'm sick over the fact that New Era got the NHL license again after the Yotes left Arizona. Any chance we see something from them? We did a drop with New Era and the Coyotes, so you might have to hit aftermarket for that, like eBay. Someone might be selling something on eBay. But we did a drop with them last year. So that unfortunately we won't be seeing to my knowledge, we won't be seeing the Coyotes come back in a New Era hat anytime soon. Because like that, it happens with every league or with every team that transfers to a new spot, like or gets a new name. They want to push that name for a while. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see it like how like the Guardians are now letting people do Indians hats again, certain logos in Indians hats. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see that in the future. But as of right now, I would go and try and find something from our pop-up from last year, because those were really well put together. So
breaking news from Wilder, the Sacramento Kings hat just got moved to March 10th, Monday.
I love that.
So I'm going to show it off again when I show Monday's hat. So don't be surprised if you see it twice. No, the other thing I was going to say in regard to, I'm glad we're dropping all these Washington Capitals hats now on account of the fact that, one, if you guys didn't know this, the Capitals are actually first place in the Eastern Conference. And then two, Alex Ovechkin is 10 goals away from tying Wayne Gretzky's all-time goals record and 11 away from breaking it, which mathematically might put him at a game in San Jose to do it. So I might have to go.
That would be sick, Ben. That would be sick. You should make the drive for that.
Yes.
Chat may have convinced me to get both, but the jury is out. And I have until Saturday to decide.
You got time.
I got time.
All right. Up next in the NHL Variety Pack pipeline.
That one's dope.
Yeah.
I saw that in person. It is very, very nice.
Vegas Golden Knights. This is actually more of like a camel tan, not a Vegas gold. But it is going to be Cardinal for the button and upper visor. black and a combination of metallic silver and metallic graphite in the helmet logo. And of course, the star and swords alternate for the side patch here.
This hat really gives me any given Sunday vibes. If you know, you know.
Dude, yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I was like, or G. Laurent, I could also see that too. Definitely a Leonidas-esque hat. If it Leonidas-esque inspired, I could see that.
Yep.
Oh my God, Ethan, stop.
Jimi Hendrix, this is the Vegas Golden Knights.
Yes, Vegas Golden Knights.
Yes.
So, and I like that the Golden Knights are approving silver, whereas the Raiders won't approve gold.
Jerks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I feel like that's definitely If I was thinking if that is the hook elk dot, that's masterfully done. As far as like if it's the any given Sunday look, I think that's masterfully done.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we've done an any given Sunday hat. So,
boom.
All right.
Yeah, we did in the Nationals though last time, right?
Willie Beeman.
Yes, that was the last one. But then there was the one time, if you guys remember from years ago, we did the actual Miami Sharks box set that came with the baseball card of Willie Beeman and everything. Oh my God.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then we got that shit shut down immediately.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Anyway, moving on. Next up is going to be the Calgary Flames two-tone.
Yeah.
Alternate logo. So yellow gold in the horse head, metallic icy blue in the flames, black button, black upper visor, red crown, 30th anniversary of the Calgary Flames organization. And then the old school tight face Calgary Flames on the back. Good gray undervisor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, and made in China, just like all the others.
Yeah, that blue flames coming out the horse nose was a really nice touch on that. I like that.
I just want to bring everybody back up on the normal screen real quick before I go to the next one. And Tef, show off the hat you're wearing again.
Oh, the Mighty Ducks. Oh,
yeah. The one that we just hammered through. And I mean, we had a lot of those damn hats.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So don't think like, oh, we should have ordered more. We ordered a lot. Yeah. So I gotta have Tef bring this up or show this off, because if you missed out on that one, technically you get a second crack at it, because now we have the Kelly green and black two-tone version dropping this Saturday.
That's a St. Patty's fit right there.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely St. Patty's.
No side patch on this one, so it is a plain Jane, but black button, black upper visor, and the same white, yellow, gold, purple, black in the front logo, as well as the purple and yellow gold in the NHL shield on the back. Good gray undervisor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China.
Yeah, I think the reason why I like both is that I think that one kind of goes with the actual Ducks jersey, because I think the base color of it is green.
Yeah, that's the Conway for sure.
Yeah, definitely the Conway. So that one might actually have to grab that one too.
You sure it's not the Bash Brothers? Come on.
Could be.
All right. Up next, been a little bit since we dropped the good Dallas Stars hat, which every single one has been great. But chrome white crown, black button, black upper visor, all metallic Kelly green, metallic silver in the front logo, as well as the 20th anniversary side patch.
Grambo, you asked, and you shall receive.
Yeah, that one's
it was good timing on Grambo's. And then all metallic Kelly green and metallic silver in the 5 stars retro NHL shield on the back. Good gray undervisor, black sweatband, black hat club tag on the inside, made in China.
Yeah, that silver against that off-white is nasty.
Sexy.
Serious work.
And of course, it wouldn't be an NHL collection unless we dropped the San Jose Sharks hat. To which case, stone gray crown, black button, black upper visor, retro 90s logo for the front logo, and the trying to remember which year, 1997 All-Star Game side patch.
Yeah.
All right, Ben. What are we against the points right now?
Oh, this one's number 24-25 right now. Black and teal NHL shield on the back, and this one is a team UV undervisor, so teal undervisor. black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China. This one actually already dropped at Great Mall, in case you guys were wondering.
Yeah, definitely. If you have the Wave Runners, the 700s, this is it doesn't get any clearer than this, ladies and gentlemen. It does not.
All right.
And the Sharks are at 39 points, so we're catching up between that hats to points ratio.
So last but not least, I told you guys I was doing a brim switch, so I will throw this bad boy on. Woo! And I will show this one off because I got it in hand as well. So
damn, man.
The guy on Twitter who was basically criticizing us because we hadn't dropped any quote unquote dope Toronto Maple Leafs hats, even though we've dropped 2 already. This one's hands down the best one so far. Chrome white crown, navy blue button and upper visor. That is the 2014 Winter Classic side patch. And yeah, this bad boy is a Hat Club original icy undervisor. Had to scoop it up because, like I said, going to Vegas, going to the Knights Maple Leafs game on Wednesday, I needed a new fit to rock with my my white jersey. And so I can talk shit in favor of Canada while I'm in Vegas because you guys know I'm going to.
No, that's nasty. I was just about to ask you, Ben, if you were wearing the white jersey or you were wearing the blue one. So white jersey is a nice touch. I like. Gotta
wear white, man. And the only reason why is because the Leafs actually tend to win more when I wear the white jersey. They've lost like almost every game when I've worn the blue jersey. So,
so a couple things on IG here. Gia Nost, you missed some dope capitals. I would highly recommend going and watching the Twitch feed later on or YouTube tomorrow because they're very, very sick. And then
yeah, they are.
There's Ben showing them off right now.
Damn.
And then Quinn, you missed the Sacramento Kings. You didn't miss the LA Kings.
Oh, I'm gonna show it off again because remember the date changed on it all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So that was it for Saturday. Once again, those are dropping 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hatclub.com, Hat Club app. But yeah, we're moving on to Monday now. Thanks for the heads up from Wilder on this one. So Monday's variety pack is going to be a 5-pack. Going to be dropping at 8 a.m. West Coast time, 11 a.m. East Coast time. So going to start off with the Sacramento Kings once again because we already showed it off. So 40 seasons of Sacramento Kings basketball. The Doug Christie, as I saw somebody name it. So shout out to him. Shout out to Pepperdine University in Miami or Malibu. Sorry.
The Mike Bibby.
Yeah, or the Mike Bibby.
The Mike Bibby works.
Yeah.
Up next, we've got a stone crown, black button, black upper visor, black upside down LA Dodgers logo with the 2020 World Series champion side patch.
Okay.
Not too shabby. Black New Era flag on the side. This is actually going to be a raised Batterman. Not often that we do it for custom hats, but every now and then it happens. So raised Batterman logo on the back. Retro green undervisor, black sweatband, and this one is made in China.
Maybe that's what whoever asked that earlier was asking about for the raised Batterman versus flat Batterman. I thought they were talking about like how the hat sometimes on the dude is.
No, they were talking about how
and corners.
No, yeah, the corners are rounded off. So the other, when we talk about era, I'm going to go back to the normal screen. When we talk about era, as far as the Batterman logo, so it's anything 2007 or earlier is the rounded off style. 2008, when they switched from wool to polyester, was about the time when the square logo took over.
Square there.
Hey, I didn't forget about Brad Miller, CG691, but also I'm a Pacers fan, and he rocked the shit there, as did Scott Pollard. So anyway, somebody was asking about an Angels hat. Oh, it's Ethan, who's been talking shit about USC all day. Here you go. Here's an Angels hat for you. Royal blue crown, black button, black upper visor, upside down Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim logo on the front. And 50 stadiums or 50 seasons at Angel Stadium for the side patch. Really flubbed that one up.
No, but it's clean. I do like this.
Yeah, that patch came out awesome.
It really did. I don't mind the upside down logo for the Angels, to be honest. And then good gray undervisor, black sweatband made in China on this one.
Neither do I.
Really?
I don't think so, Grambo, but I don't think
It
this
almost
one's a
looks
restock.
it almost looks like a Beyblade when it's upside down.
I didn't think
Rocky
about it like
shafts.
that. Oh, there you go.
Let it rip, you know?
It is not a restock. Like, we dropped one similar to this, but with the correct side up logo. We have not dropped the upside down logo version of this hat. Up next, Golden State Warriors script. So black
Nice.
crown,
Classic.
royal blue button, and upper visor. But this one's got the 2025 All-Star Game side patch.
I do like this. I feel like we've asked for this, like, or the community's asked for this a lot, for like more of like the scripts for the NBA teams. So I'm glad to see that we're bringing that back.
No logo in the back because this is a snapback style, so hence why there's no logo in the back, but it is a fitted, obviously. Good gray undervisor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, made in China. And yes, these did drop originally at Great Mall before the All-Star Game.
Very classic, very clean. And I can tell you in like, what was it, 2016 when the Warriors won the championship?
Yeah, or
15.
No, 15.
2015.
Yeah.
That specific Warriors script, New Era could like not sell enough of them. So they were flying.
Oh yeah. I had some
Oh, he froze as soon as he was going to tell his story. I was like, "You gonna finish that?"
Wait, I'm frozen.
You completely froze, bud. No audio. Oh,
can you hear me now? Hello.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You just kept your head still. You weren't telling me I was back or anything like that.
Well, you weren't.
It's just weird that I went whatever. So when I used to work at the Ceremony store in Daly City, like, yeah, and the Warriors winning the championship that year, holy fuck. We could not keep Warrior stuff on the shelves.
AB, this is the Kimmy with the brimmy.
Kimmy with the brimmy. Shouts out Kimmy.
Yep.
Anyway, one more hat from Monday. Saving the best for last, of course. So give me 1 second. Let me go back to the big box. Oakland A's, two-tone. So this is a black crown, yellow button up top, yellow gold button. So the white with the yellow outline we were talking about last week. Oakland A's alternate uniform. So this goes back to the 06-08 season. A very dark green. This is a two-tone. This isn't quite olive. It's a bit darker than forest green. But the side patch is going to be the final season at the Oakland Coliseum side patch.
Dope.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
Actually, a pretty solid color styling for the bat. Flat stitch batty on the back, too.
Very, very solid hat. I think that's probably this Oakland Coliseum side patch is slowly becoming my favorite behind the Ricky for the Oakland A's.
It pains me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a constant reminder for Benji.
Yeah. God. But yeah, good gray undervisor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, made in China. So a very mixed between the Bay Area and LA. 5-pack for Variety Pack Monday, 8 a.m. West Coast time, 11 a.m. East Coast time, hatclub.com, Hat Club app. So that is Monday.
From north to south, Cali, we got you covered.
And Wednesday of next week, so the next time we'll be doing recap. Got another Variety Pack for you guys, another 5-pack. These are going to be dropping Wednesday, 7 a.m. West Coast time, 10 a.m. East Coast time, hatclub.com, Hat Club app. But then also a lot of these are going to be in Hat Club locations. So it's funny that we were talking about the difference between the Green Leaf Camo and the Real Tree Camo, because there is a Real Tree Camo Arizona Diamondbacks hat dropping on Wednesday.
Very nice.
I like that.
That patch is clean.
I'm going to bring up Green Leaf Camo, Real Tree Camo.
Yeah. Very, very different between the two.
Yes.
Yep. I feel like I have a pair of Air Max 97 that will go with the Green Leaf Camo. Just got to go find them.
It's not bad. I was going to say team colorway for the D logo in the front, 1998 inaugural season, Diamondbacks for the side patch. A lot of metallics in there between almost like a metallic teal, but also metallic copper specifically. And then flat stitch batty on the back. Cilantro green undervisor on this one.
Okay.
Black sweatband, heck club tag on the inside. And this one is 100% cotton, but made in China. So
It's dope.
Yeah.
What's the top button color?
Oh, sorry, it's purple.
That's
a team color top button. Okay.
My bad. Up next, this one is a restock, so I'll go through quickly on this one. Yep. Brown crown, black button, black upper visor, black and white front logo for the LA Dodgers 1988 World Series.
Solid.
Yep.
Mocha vibes.
Mocha vibes, indeed. This one also a restock. Actually, I think this all but one of these is a restock. Navy blue, Anaheim or Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, navy blue crown button, upper visor with the 2002 World Series side patch. So a side patch we actually haven't used in a while. Flat stitch baddie, and then this one's a good gray with the black sweatband, made in China as well. Another Arizona Diamondback. So this is the Blackberry. So black crown, team colorway logo, 2001 World Series side patch, but the royal blue undervisor. So been a while since we've had this one in stock.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this is a good opportunity for people to pick up a grail.
Yeah, the blueberry UVs you don't see those very often.
And last but not least, I know we didn't drop this one specifically in Houston, but it's a very similar color scheme and theme to it. Houston Astros black crown button upper visor. This is going to be the spring training logo from the early 2000s. So a combination of like slate, metallic gold, and a very light purple on the border. 45th anniversary of the Astros organization for the side patch. So the nice tequila sunrise in colors. That's going to be white and metallic icy blue. And then metallic gold and white for the flat stitch baddie on the back. Good gray undervisor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China. And once again, these 5, one brand new one. The rest are going to be restocks. They're going to be dropping Wednesday. That is going to be March 12th at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, Hack Club app. And that's the rundown for the next week.
Hell yeah.
Awesome sauce. Two-tone fitted. Tef, are you doing an Atlanta Hat Club pop-up for the 25 MLB All-Star game? Stay tuned, brother. Stay tuned. Like, I think
Shafuri.
I think it's a great moment for the city. I'm really excited, and because I work with a really cool company, I get to do cool things. So definitely stay tuned. And you guys will be seeing more from me also in the not so distant future.
Not too distant future. Yeah.
I love that.
Houston.
Shafuri Taylor.
Houston, how you doing? You guys doing okay?
So somebody a second ago was asking if the NCAAs are going to be on next week's show. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
There's a specific one that I know people are looking for that I requested for promo.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
There's one in that I still have to buy too.
Unfortunately, my Syracuse Orange are now terrible at basketball, so they won't be making the tournament. So I'll still be watching, but they've been bad for a couple years now, and it's really heartbreaking. I feel really bad for people in Central New York, specifically because it's about the only thing you have to look forward to in the winter and springtime is Syracuse basketball. So the fact that they're terrible in multiple years, like it's not good.
Hey, I think you and I both know that the majority of those depressed ass Cuse fans are riding high on St. John's right now.
No, we hate Rick Pitino.
Okay, I was wrong.
Yeah. No. Syracuse people hate Rick
as soon as you said they hate Rick Pitino, it's like, yep, I'm going to backtrack from that statement.
Yeah, so yeah, we hate Rick Pitino. So so we're not happy for St. John's. My little cousin went to St. John's, so he's stoked. But Syracuse people hate Rick Pitino with a passion from his Louisville days.
Oh, I bet.
So
Leo, I appreciate it. I've not been to how long has it been since I've been to Houston? It's been 3. Has it been 3 years? Yeah, it's been 3. I've not been in 3 years. But I owe Sean a visit with a special delivery for him. So
Nice.
Houston will be seeing me very soon.
Hell yeah.
We got love for Akla, and we forgive you too. Brace, listen, we had to do what we had to do in Minute Maid. I regret nothing. At first, I'm not gonna lie to you, as a Braves fan, I was pissed off when we had to go back to Houston to play because I'm like, Atlanta sports all over again. We got them down on the mat, but we just can't finish. And I think when Soler rocketed that pitch out to like pretty much out the stadium, I was like, oh yeah, we're celebrating tonight. Definitely celebrating tonight. So, but no, it's funny when I was thinking of, should I spill tea? Yeah, when I was thinking of teams I could do, I was like, who could I show love to? And like I said, Houston, it's been great. It's been great.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
man.
by the way, it's Ethan. How is USC basketball doing this year?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Actually, more importantly, how did they do on Saturday when they played Oregon? How did that end? Oh, that's right. They lost by 21 fucking points.
because they don't have Bronny, dude.
Come on, man. That's the secret weapon. The secret sauce isn't there.
Also, I am very confused by. I gotta look into this because I placed a bet very, very early in the season that if Bronny scored, I gotta figure it out what it was, but it was like Bronny to score like 20 points in a single game.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like not even like registering anymore that it's like a hittable bet.
Oh,
Really?
So, but he does play on
Yeah.
occasion. So
like I was AB with a very timely reminder. Bryce committed to the University of Arizona. Yeah, he did. That was, I think, late last year that news broke. It was either late last year or early this year. So I'm interested to see what Bryce's career looks like. I think Bronny's been he's had like a couple of G League games where he's dropped like 20 and 30. So
Melo's kid committed to Cuse, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, he did. I was like, which was surprising. I'm not gonna lie. Not surprising in the sense of I didn't think he was gonna go there, but I think it's just
I don't think he had a choice because it's the Carmelo Anthony Practice Center. So, like, would you ever have a building named after your dad? Like, I don't think you have a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
they're probably like free tuition, free everything for the rest of your life. So,
yeah, and I think like the NIL deals he's gonna get at Q.
Oh yeah, that kid's gonna make bank off of used car dealerships in central New York.
Yeah, I feel like I said, I think I've said this about Bronny since he came out. I think he just needed development. I think the G League's giving him that development time. I'm really interested to see Bryce because a lot of people are claiming that Bryce is, more of the heir apparent. But I think each of them play a different game. So I'm interested to see how Bryce's college career goes, how long he stays, if he does the full 4 or if he does 2 and then decides to declare.
I hope he stays for a little bit because neither of them are LeBron. So like,
yeah, I don't think, and to me, like that's kind of the reason why I was saying with Cayenne, I was like, Syracuse comes with a lot of expectation. I mean, Carmelo was the most talented college freshman I think we've ever seen. I mean, you go in, win national championship your first year, and then pretty much punch your ticket into the NBA. So I think that Cuse will be patient. Give him a 2 or 3 years.
And then Jerry McNamara, the second most talented college freshman ever did.
Yeah.
Listen, so that's what I mean. But I think, like I said, it's going to be college hoops are going to be interesting. I think. Speaking of USC, I'm a big fan of Juju. So Juju is, listen, I think that she's just probably flat out. She's just a hooper, just a baller. I think she's definitely. I'm really looking forward to the NCAA tournament this year because I think she has a chance to do some really upset some brackets and do some really good things for the women's basketball side of things. Men's basketball, I don't know, but women's basketball for USC definitely I'm paying very close attention to.
I actually got 2 stories for you. Do you want to hear the Syracuse story first, or the Juju Watkins story?
Juju Watkins and
Juju,
Syracuse.
yeah.
We'll close
So,
it on Syracuse.
So my friend Sam, who's a clothing designer for Nike,
Mhm.
who's coming up on almost 20 years that he's been with Nike.
Wow.
We he was the best man at my wedding, and outside of my wedding, last week was the first time I've seen him in Oakland since I moved back. So,
Wow.
but it was a work trip, so it doesn't count. But we met up for a little bit because he had to fly to Paris the next morning, which he's still there. And he was telling me that he's going to be working on the Caitlin Clark and Juju Watkins collections.
Wow, that's
Ooh,
dope.
Yeah, which is crazy.
that's
So,
fire.
but the Syracuse story I got for you, of all the jerseys I happened to wear yesterday when I went to go pick up the hats for recap, and I ran some other errands and stuff, it was my pinstripe Orlando Magic Ronnie Cycli.
Oh,
And it's hilarious because anytime I wear a Ronnie Cycli jersey, dudes on the street just pop off in like the most positive way possible. It's like,
dude,
oh my God, I was not expecting to see a Ronnie Cycli jersey today, but there you are.
dude, like I'm telling you, like Cuse Hoops is like what people in Syracuse like live or die by. Like
Yeah.
that's what, like we love the football program and we love
Mhm.
supporting the football program, but it's nothing compared to the basketball program. For like
Yeah.
when the basketball program is doing well, like the whole city feels different. So
Yeah.
and the whole area feels different. Like people like just wear orange every single day from October until March. So it's pretty crazy. So
But in CG with a very important news flash, John Cena turning heel.
Dude, yeah.
Like so I'm gonna tell you guys, like I felt like when he got eliminated at the Royal Rumble, I just had a feeling. And then like when The Rock was out there that night, it's just like it's just funny when you look at the storyline of that whole situation because when The Rock did come back, there was like that, there was that storyline between him and John Cena. So then Rock goes away. Obviously John Cena kind of steps away, does things that he does for, movies. And then now Cody Rhodes comes in, and obviously we know the history between Cody Rhodes, we know the history between The Rock, and then now John Cena's there. And it was almost like The Rock transferred his aura over to John Cena. And it was really like, I can only imagine what that was like in the building. But for somebody that's been as likable as John has been throughout pretty much his entire career, whether you love him or hate him, I just felt like it was the storyline that nobody expected. But I think that it's really one of those things where I'm interested to see how John Cena navigates it since he hasn't been an unliked superstar before. So I'm interested to see how that works.
all I can say is the man has to give it up on his hair. Like he's either got to make a trip to Turkey or he's got to just he used to shave it. So like just go back to shaving it. Like the bald spot is terrible and it's not a great look when the camera shows the back of your dome and it's just gleaming.
Yeah. Not in the Bray Wyatt storyline, very good callback. Sub Diego was also relevant there. So I think like there's just a lot of really good stuff going on, and I like what they're doing. They're really, really trying to change. I think they're really trying to get that attitude era back, which I don't know if you can bottle that up. I mean, a prime Rock like on the mic cutting promo and Stone Cold in the same era. That's just, I don't think we ever see that again.
No.
I don't think that ever happens again. That was just, if you weren't in the 90s and you weren't watching wrestling around that time, it's just like, that's what YouTube's for, man. Just go back and watch, relive it. Yeah, no, Triple H is doing a fantastic job. I think, but it makes sense, right, CG? He's from that era. So like you understand how to play on crowd psychology, generate these, storylines. And then you got professionals, like John, everyone else is doing great work. So no, Grambo, I think Stone Cold is probably the only person. It's really, there's a few people I put in that category. I think if you're talking single superstars, Stone Cold, The Rock. I say Brett is probably like in that conversation. You could talk about him as well. Sting, also just off of Mystique, and then Undertaker. I think like those are like the guys that just are. They don't have to say anything. They don't have to do anything. They're just there. And then Macho Man, obviously, like nobody cuts promo like Macho Man. So I don't know. Forgive me for those that are listening and heard me not include him. It's like Grambo. Let's have respect.
I'm gonna throw Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon, in that mix as well.
yeah. I mean, I think, like I would say, I would even say like Michael Jackson has aura. Like for you to come out on stage and not say anything and stand out there for 15 minutes and people legitimately faint and need medical attention.
Yeah,
that's aura. That's aura. Like
dudes were just melting when that man.
Oh, Grandpa, I misread it. I thought you were talking about Stone Cold. You said he didn't have aura. I was about to come through the restream screen at you, brother. But no, I misread. My bad.
I'm sorry. I gotta put a pause on James Grambo saying that LeBron has aura. Sorry. If you're a dude who walks around with a book in your hand expecting people to talk to you about the book in your hand, no, that is the opposite of having aura. That's just you're trying to make yourself more important than you actually are.
Yeah. I was like,
Ben, I'm in your corner. I think LeBron's a little corny. I like one of my buddies. He's a major LeBron stan. I like the dude. Like, don't get me wrong. I like the dude. I think he's the most important person of the NBA since Jordan and Kobe. But dude's corny. Dude's corny.
I feel like his aura is not the same. Like, I think if you're talking about like a competitor, like how, and because everyone compares MJ to him, right? But I think MJ just had a different energy. Like it's just like he didn't there really wasn't smiling on the court, and if there was, it was smiling in the course of him torching you and talking trash to you. But I think the auras are different. I think LeBron, it's more of like admiration. With MJ, I think it's more like fear because you know how he was coming at you every night. But I think with LeBron, it's just you're 6'9", you're 260.
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that like he never had the locker room banter where like people just weren't praising him, you know, like where Jordan and even Kobe, like the way that Kobe came to the league, he probably had a bit of that because like he was in Italy for a while and probably just got like picked on by some Italians and stuff like that. And then, and Jordan probably got picked on when he was in college. We know he got picked on in high school. So, but like just like that traditional sports banter, I don't think LeBron ever had that.
No,
and LeBron was just always from the age of 14 told he was the GOAT.
And especially his comment the other day where he's just like, I don't know why, y'all put me on this pedestal and, call me the greatest, call me the GOAT. And I'm like, bro, you did that. You and your marketing team are the ones that did this.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like, again, I think, so for me, Grandpa, I don't think Kobe was corny. I think that when Shaq left.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I got to bring this up on the screen. Kobe was corny. Are you fucking serious, Grandpa?
No, he's about to have LA run down on him for that. But I'm going to be real with you. I think that Kobe's aura, to me, like what the Mamba mentality was as we understand it, happened after Shaq. When arguably most people would say that he was coming into his own and arguably was a superstar in his own right. Not arguably, he was a superstar in his own right with the Kobe Shaq era. I think the Mamba mentality as we knew it came after Shaq left because he had that added motivation to win without him. So, I mean, I think that to me made Kobe made Los Angelinos respect Kobe as much as they do because he did it without him and at a time when people were saying he couldn't, especially after that finals with Detroit.
Even with LeBron doing the decision, like when that was like on fucking television, that was the corniest shit of all time. Like, I'm taking my talents to South Beach, mic drop. Like, put it in this on air it on TV. Like that was the corniest.
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, I think that for me, the thing that people don't like that makes LeBron not really relatable, right? Is that it's like I think it's the reason this generation likes Steph Curry over LeBron. Like you could see a Steph Curry probably exist because shooting is a skill that you could work on and you can grow. Or grow as like a talent. Whereas if you're not physically gifted, you're not going to be 6'9", 6'10", that athletic, can do all the things that you can do. So I think that that's why Steph is so relatable. And I think that's why in this era with the two of them playing at the same time, you see more people gravitating towards the way Steph plays because that's something that they can do. You can at any height, you can shoot anywhere on the court and have a good chance of making it if you practice. Whereas you're not running down, jumping from the free throw.
Yeah, but I think Steph still just presents himself differently than like LeBron does too. Like I think like even like the example that Ben gave, like I don't think Steph would ever be like trying to have reporters ask him about a book, you know, and like like Steph I think went through that time period because he went to Davidson, not a well-known school. He literally got big because he went off in the March Madness tournament, and like I think he probably had that traditional you know, banter with teammates where I don't think LeBron has ever once had that.
Well, I think that LeBron is always, like you guys said, it's not without, like, it wasn't gifted to him and he didn't earn it. I mean, when you're winning Mr. Basketball in Ohio, when you're the #1 high school basketball player coming out and Sports Illustrated is doing stuff on you at less than 18, you know, like, so I think it's just the fact that we like humble winners, you know, like I think that for him, he embraced that as a younger person would. If someone's coming to you saying you're the fucking best thing ever, I mean, would you not embrace that? Would you not put a tattoo of the chosen one on your back? So it's like, for me, I get why people kind of.
No, I wouldn't.
I mean, I get it, but I'm like, for him, that was his thing. And I mean, for me at that point, it's like we all grow, we all develop, we all mature at our own time. So I think he's grown into it. I mean, he's had to. I mean, when you come into a town that's been in a championship drought and you're kind of expected to bring them a championship by yourself, you know, because people have made you the heir apparent. It's like with that just comes a lot of expectation. I don't think we will ever see a player that has that much expectation on them. I think they try to say it with Victor.
Lord, no.
Yeah, I think they try to say it with Victor, but again, international players are developed completely differently. They play professionally at a younger age. So coming into the league, they're not a raw prospect like a guy coming out of college or even for that matter, high school. I think who was the last high school athlete drafted before they said you had to go to college? Was it
it was after Kwame.
Yeah, I think Kwame was like one of the last ones.
Yeah. I mean, he was definitely the more high profile.
Let's just give it a Google.
Do it.
High school.
No, because I was gonna say once LeBron retires, the media and the NBA are gonna find themselves in a very awkward position of trying to figure out who they're gonna boost up to be like the next, you know, prime time player, basically. I can already tell they're probably leaning more toward Jason Tatum. But Jason Tatum is boring as fuck.
Yeah, JR was in the last class. Yeah, Grandpa. I didn't want to say JR because I didn't think it was him, but I said Kwame was before Braun. Yeah, so Matt
Braun Maker in 2016.
Braun Maker. Okay, so okay. I think that with appreciate you, Matt Fitter, for correcting me on my timeline on IG chat. But yeah, I think it's going to be Anthony Edwards. I think that he's built for it. I mean, the quotables, it's one of those things like when to be the face of the league, it's not just about skill and talent. Obviously you want to win. But I think it's about just relatability and just moments. And especially in a culture right now that's really big on social media and what did this person do? I think Anthony's from that generation where he's just more relatable. His shoes are flying off the shelves. His commercials and his marketing are great.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that because he's from Atlanta, but I just genuinely feel like he has the makings to do it. I think Jason Tatum has the resume. I think some people would argue SGA with how he dresses. He could be in that conversation too.
Yeah.
But I see it as Anthony Edwards, outside of playing on the court, he was probably one of the most talked about people during this last Olympic run because he's like,
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think the NBA makes it a very, very apparent as who they are rooting for. And I think right now it's Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum. Like a couple years ago was D-Book. Like they make it very apparent like who they want to succeed in the league. In my opinion.
And I mean, and I think it's just you have to be that type A personality on your team, and I think that it's just, I don't know. It's like it's going to be difficult to put that behind Tatum because of Jaylen Brown and kind of his own individual success for the finals run that they had. Now, if I think Jason Tatum wins it this year, if the Boston Celtics win it this year and he's like the guy for that finals team, I could see that aligning more. But I think Ant-Man's just he's just he's must see TV when he's on, and when he's not, it's just kind of like you don't really.
It's weird when he's not on.
It's like, it's Luke. Well, I mean, and again, Bode, I think that, I mean, Luka is also in that conversation too.
Oh, for sure.
Luka, I definitely think he is. And I think with Jordan Brand, that helps. I say if he wins a championship in the next few years, 2 to 3 years, I think that it could be argued that a non-US based player is the face of the league.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction, and this has to go with a conversation I had with somebody years ago. Luka's gonna do something to completely screw up his image, and NBA is gonna backtrack from him very fast.
You said who?
Luka. Really?
Yeah. It hasn't really come up often, but it's something that will eventually come up.
Interesting.
We'll talk about it. I can't. I got you. As I said, this is more what somebody told me that I had to process, and I kind of did a little bit of research on that, and it's just like, ooh, okay. So no. It's not. It's not like I know somebody just said he looks like a DUI guy because he likes to drink beer. It's not going to be anything of that nature. It's something. It has to do with his upbringing.
Huh.
Makes sense. Yeah. I mean, Mama Fit, like I said, I think this year, the way that they're playing, if this is the Lakers that we see, I don't really see, they look like a buzzsaw right now. But
my future is Phillies and Lakers and Eagles. So,
I mean, I think it would be.
Everybody hating on the Pacers.
I think it's one of those trades. I think with Luka that it shook the NBA kind of like how the AD trade did when they did it and they won. So I think it's just right now the Lakers have the right balance of role players that can play well, and you have your stars doing what they need to do. And the crazy part is, again, they're doing it without a couple of their starters that are good producers. So, send number 2 in the West.
That's crazy that they jumped up to number 2 already.
But that just tells you how wide open the West is because nobody's.
Yeah, the West is trash.
Healthy.
The West is trash.
It is.
Yeah.
And it has been for years.
Look at Portland. Portland actually might make the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's like, I think but then again, it's like when you look in the East, it's like I feel like you can look at the team. Like if I'm looking in the East, it's Cleveland and Boston. If I'm looking in the West, it's pretty much going to be OKC, Lakers, Nuggets. Those are the only teams I'd really feel comfortable putting anything behind right now. Warriors are doing okay, but I think that they'll probably. I'm not sold on them yet. I mean, Steph had 56 points a few nights ago, so I mean, definitely, I don't have to worry about Steph. But and Jimmy Butler's going to do his thing, but I think it's just the other guys. I want to see what they do.
I will say this: do not put money on the Oklahoma City Thunder because they will not win a championship until the Seattle Supersonics are a thing again. That team is cursed, and I couldn't be happier for it.
Listen, it's like I mean, the Knicks are also looking good. Jalen is playing well, so I mean, I think, like I said, if you're looking at power teams in each conference, I would still say Boston, Cleveland in the East. And then, from a record standard, OKC and Lakers and the Nuggets in the West.
The Knicks have their best chance that they've had in years with Cat. So with the acquisition of Cat, like that makes it a strong case for them to actually make it to the finals.
They won't.
Oh, Alexander.
They won't. And I'm a Knicks fan. They won't, but
what's hilarious is Alexander John designed with an interesting take. He said the NBA is a soap opera. Bron wins with the Lakers, heads to the Cavs, and wins next year and retires.
I could see it.
I would hate that. I would hate that so much.
I don't think the Cavs, with the year that you just had, You gonna break that up just to get a 40 at that point, a 41-year-old LeBron James back in Cleveland?
Yeah, I don't even think
I don't
LeBron really cares about going back to Cleveland to finish his career.
No,
I don't even know if he'll do the one-day contract scenario.
I'm still just confused as to how he ended up on the Lakers in the first place. Like, this was for me, it was the point where I really started like kind of hating LeBron, like not as a human being. If I ever say I hate somebody who's a professional athlete, it's never them as a person. It's always just sports.
Yeah.
There's a couple of those athletes that I say that I hate as a person. And
no, I just say if I hate him as a person, I'll flat out say I hate him as a person. But LeBron going to LA is still one of this it's so fucking cringy.
I think what it was
anywhere you could have helped any team and like really solidified yourself in like a solid legacy, but it's like you went to the fucking Lakers. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, if he would have gone to the Knicks, that would have been incredible.
Okay, Grambo. Yeah, he wanted to be in LA. There's another fucking basketball team there called the Clippers that he could have gone to as well.
I just think that at a certain point it was just like the Lakers, because that's in the post Kobe era, so like they really weren't doing much. And I think like if you notice, most of the time, at least with the exception of Miami, because people, are, even though Miami wasn't like a top performing team before LeBron got there, everybody's like,
they won a title before LeBron got there.
They did, but I was like, but by that point, it was remnants of that team that were still there. Like you had Gary Payton. Who else was on that squad? D Wade, Gary Payton, Alonzo Mourning. You had who else? I mean, but most of that championship squad.
Udonis Haslem.
Udonis Haslem, but again, like most of those guys, the key contributors by that point had either retired.
Oh, Mario Chalmers, baby.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. But I think to that point, he was really looking to find somewhere. And to Grambo's point, it probably was personal. He just wanted to be out in LA.
Yeah.
Big market team. I don't think he had ever played really in a big market team.
That's true. I don't consider Miami as a big market team. Like I know it's the only thing going in Florida, but it's not really technically big market. But my point in regard to, LeBron could have gone to the Clippers. And for anybody who says the Clippers suck, it's just like I would have had more respect for LeBron to go to LA, jump on with the Clippers. And it's like if he wins a title with them, then it's like, oh yeah, dude, fuck yeah, good for you, man. But him going to the Lakers, and it's just like it's so hollow. I don't care if they suck, man. That's not the point. Actually, the point is the Clippers do suck. So it would have been way better if LeBron righted that ship.
Aren't the Clippers not doing too bad this year?
They're actually like kind of like even. They're like even odd. Like Kawhi. Like it's really on the health of Kawhi. Like Powell's been playing well. Harden kind of is like hit or miss every so often. But I mean, they have good personnel. It's just health. Like any team, health is just a problem for them, and that's why their record looks the way that it does. It's like they're just like, I think ever since the bubble when they came in there talking cash money shit and they ended up getting bounced out. I think just since then, that's just been a mental hurdle. I think that team just has not been able to get over. I really feel like they were crowning them before. Like they were like, oh, Kawhi and Paul George, like they can't be stopped, and they got bounced out.
Hold on, I gotta bring this comment because I gotta make fun of Ethan once again. Ethan says LeBron carried enough teams in his career. I don't think he want to do that again with the Lakers. What has he been doing with this time with the Lakers? Come on, dude. He's been carrying the fucking team again.
Yeah,
don't give me that bullshit.
But I think also with that, and this is where again with big time players and stuff like that, I think that teams make that mistake all the time, right? Because when the 2020 team won. Like even before they went to the bubble, they had the best record in the NBA. LeBron teams that have the best chance of winning chips are not star-studded teams. You have maybe one or another guy that's like that's able to actually score and is a playmaker, and you have role players with defined roles.
I feel like we're completely forgetting about all of the Miami era with Big Three between that.
But even then with that Big Three, but with that Big Three though, Austin, you had Bosh, you had D Wade, you had LeBron. But I'm saying everybody else, like the Norris Coles, the Mario Chalmers, the UDs, the who else? Mike Millers and Birdman. Like you had guys that were, again, if you took them as individual talents, they don't really move the needle as much. But because you're playing amongst a team of guys that can create shots and can do different things and make defenses have to play you differently, they can actually shine. I mean, I think Boston, you look at Cleveland, that's really what you're seeing. You're seeing guys that are bona fide scorers, and then you have guys that have
I'm just in strong disagreement with that. Like, I don't think LeBron had to carry shit in Miami.
No,
like,
he did not. He did not.
No, but he definitely needed to be the alpha. I think he definitely needed to be the guy. I think that was just.
I don't know. I feel like Dwayne Wade was doing a pretty good job.
I mean, but that was the thing. Wade at that time was getting injured. You know,
LeBron. There's no doubt in that. LeBron carried the Cleveland franchise for years.
Yeah, but I don't think he went to Miami to carry. I think he went to Miami with the expectation that, you know, we have 3 top 20 guys. We'll be all right. We'll figure it out. But I think to a certain extent, when D Wade's availability started to, you know, fluctuate, and he didn't always used to be able to give you 20, 30 a night.
Yeah.
I also think that's when the league started to.
Well, yeah, because every year it was Miami or it was the Spurs, and that was a pretty boring era of basketball, to be honest.
Yeah,
and Ethan, I'm not going to accept your Donyell Marshall, Drew Gooden slander, pal.
No, listen. I mean, if you could take a team like that to all the way to the NBA Finals at, you know, less than 25 years of age. I mean, again, you know, I think, like I said, I feel like you follow on 2 sides of LeBron. You either like him or respect him as a player, or you just don't like him as, you know, a basketball player. I mean, I don't try to convince people.
I didn't mind him in Cleveland. Miami, I was like, I hated him in Miami because of the fact that he was responsible for the Pacers getting knocked back-to-back years in the Eastern Conference Finals. Fuck, Roy Hibbert. All you need to do is block one more shot, and the Pacers would have been the fucking finals. But the Lakers' legacy is just like, it just pains me. It just pains me, man.
Yeah, I think for him it was a legacy grab. I mean, moment. I mean, again, you win for a storied franchise. You've done it in a smaller market team, a mid market with Miami, and then now you're going to the largest stage. So progression, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, and again, like it's crafted. It's crafted narratives. That's what all these players do. I mean, everyone does it to a certain extent. Yeah. That's why I think it's hilarious when people pick on LeBron. Like, oh my God, he just wants to just like, dude, like every player, I'm sure, crafts a narrative around their accomplishments.
Totally.
You know, it happens, you know. So he just had the opportunity to do it longer.
I will say this: there are 2 things the NBA needs to embrace to bring ratings back up. One, they need to start encouraging college kids to choose their own adventure, and, you know, 1, be happy with the team that drafts them, and come in with the attitude of like, you know what, this team has not been great, never won a championship. I want to win a fucking championship with this team. So you got to establish that, like, it's cool. I want kids to come out of college and be stars. I want to see them do it with like the most random team ever, except the Utah Jazz. Something about the Jazz just pisses me off.
Well, shoot, we might see it in the NFL with Shedeur going like, it's looking like right now he's projected to go to the Giants unless they specifically. What I thought he's prohibitively supposed to go to the Raiders. I thought that was like
it's been kind of the talk.
Yeah, that was his camp was angling for. But I look at it like this: go into Gotham City, do some good things with the Giants.
Yeah. But I would say the second thing the NBA needs to embrace or bring back, dudes need to legit hate playing against specific teams again. Like Indiana, and not to bring up the Pacers, but this is happening right now. Indiana and Detroit are starting to build a bit of like a hateful, spiteful rivalry right now. And we need more of that. We need dudes who just come out and be like, you know what? Fuck the Celtics. I want to stick it to them every goddamn night, blah, blah, blah. That's what the NBA is missing.
That's what I love about Lamar Jackson. Like, he's very much that dude. He's like, if you're a football player, you're not my friend. So he's like,
oh yeah.
I feel like him and Russell Westbrook have like probably the most, like, that's still that competitive energy in sports. Like where it's like, hey, I'll dap you up and talk to you after the game is over. But inside these 4 lines, like there are no friends except for the people that are wearing my same jerseys and same helmet. You know, so I mean, and I respect that. I do think that does like gets the game a little bit more like where we're used to seeing it. I mean, you see it with Denver and LA. Like, I mean, that's become a thing. You know, you saw it with the Cavs and you saw it with the Warriors. That became a thing. So, I mean, I think it naturally just develops where it's like teams are yo, you know.
I know I sound like a broken record, but I think it's even more simple than that, Ben. I think it's make them fucking play defense, and then you have a good league again.
Yeah,
like, I mean, there's zero defense in that league.
What was it? I think what was it last or a couple of nights ago when the 3 players from OKC got ejected in that game versus the Spurs?
Yep.
Like, and I think like the biggest thing is in this game, guys don't like physical contact when you're playing defense. So to me, it's like if you're a defensive specialist, you're a guy that doesn't mind making physical contact on defense, which gets to that point, and then now you have that. So I think Austin's exactly right. When teams play defense, and you know, I even saw Vanderbilt last night. I think when they played the Clippers, like barking at them, like, yo, like, no, you're not doing that. Like, and I like to see that because it's like, okay, bet you taking the assignment personally. And you know, like when other guys laugh it off, like, I don't know what his problem is. It's like, no, he wants to, it's like he wants the dub. Like, why are you not that intense about it too? But that's just the personality and a demeanor thing. You know, everybody not built or cut from the same cloth.
This is why I will inject college basketball into my veins, and
they care. They care,
dude. I love it. I was gonna say I will take a bullet for college basketball any day.
I honestly think that half of the league, at least half of the league for the NBA, just does not care. They just see it as a way to get a paycheck and like a fat salary, and they don't care about their team actually winning any games or championships or playing defense. So
I mean, do you think that that's just more so a consequence of just if you're like a bottom, you know what, it's like there's 16, so you're a bottom, you know, like 16 team, you know, like where there's no chance that you're having playoff aspirations. Do you think that's what it was?
I don't know. You always saw it, like, even when teams, like, I don't think teams feel bad about being bad anymore.
Nope. Because it's like you're bad to get good players. So it's like almost being bad is a good thing.
Right.
I forgot about this, and I'm glad, Ethan, of all the things you've mentioned today, you actually brought something good up. But yesterday, the Blazers CAD game had the most foul calls ever called in the shot clock era with 63. It's also crazy that within a span of a week, the Blazers found themselves in a historic category. One, for the most fouls at 63, but two, one of the largest margins of victory in NBA history was last week. I can't remember who they played, but they won by 51 fucking points.
Jeez. Like I said, like stuff like that, scoring disparities like that. I think what was it, the Suns and the Grizzlies played, and like the score was almost close to like 200 something combined team scores. So it's like, I mean, it's like teams just, like you said, teams really just don't want to play defense. And
wasn't there a game recently where the two teams almost scored combined for like 300 points?
No, that was I think that was
okay. I think you said 200, but I think
it was 300 something. Yeah, so it was winning.
It was the Hornets. That's right. Thanks, Ethan. I had a feeling that was it, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so like, I don't know, but I mean, I agree with you guys. I think it's I don't know how you get that back.
And Asher Basher, I think the way you get it back is kind of how the Knicks did it. So like the Knicks were terrible for years. They didn't give a shit that they were terrible for years. But then the fan base just bullied the shit out of GMs and coaches. And that was the only way to, like, that I think got it done, in all honesty, that they started to turn it around, because like, bring back bullying of GMs and coaches is all.
Yeah, I agree with
bring back defense and bring back bullying of GMs and coaches. So,
agree. Yeah. I agree.
Put it on a shirt. End the stream.
Wait, okay, so I'll end it with this. What about the New York Knicks? I mean, are the Knicks gonna go running to ESPN, begging for attention, and have ESPN and Stephen A. Smith hype the Knicks up in the playoffs, only to get fucking dunked on in Game 7 by the Indiana Pacers? Fuck yeah, I hope it happens again.
There we go. That could be the next rivalry, Ben. I love the energy.
I fucking hate the Knicks, but I love Josh Hart. I love Jalen Brunson. I love Bridges. Don't get me wrong, they're Villanova guys, but
I love 3/4 of the team. Fucking hate them.
No, but when they put on that New York Knicks jersey, fuck them.
Oh man. All right, fellas.
All right. That was fun.
Good stream. Good Monday stream.
Good
All right,
Monday
folks. We
stream.
will be back on Wednesday of next week.
Yes, sir.
Back to our regularly scheduled program. Good stuff coming next week too.
Yes, sir.
So
yeah.
great hats this week.
Mhm.
Great hats next week. Can't ask for anything more.
Yes, sir. Until next time,
Everybody
guys.
enjoy their evenings.
Mm-hmm.
Take care, guys.
See ya.
Peace.